Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? Check this out. We'll go straight to the point, right? We can't change anyone. We can't change anyone because I'm gonna be straightforward with you, right? Us as people that got into a point in our lives where we see the good, right? We went through a particular relationship. We went through financial difficulties, right? You're going through a certain situation in your life, and you see someone is going through that path, and you're trying to let them know, right? Hey, be careful with this and be careful with that. In that path, you overcame that path, right? But what you try to do is change someone, change that particular person because you want them to do good. And all you can do is you try to speak life into them in a positive way. And what happens is it backfires on you. And you get confused. It's like, yo, all I'm trying to do is just trying to look out for you. All I'm trying to do is make sure that what you are going through and what is going on don't happen to what happened to me. And it's always in a way like it's backfiring on you where people think that you're better than you. Oh, who do you think you are? You know what I mean? You just saying this because you make X amount of dollars. And you're just talking down on you. You gotta be careful. You can't change anyone but yourself. And that's the sad truth. I got into a point in my life where I'm an individual. If someone sees something in me and they come to me and they see something and they say, hey, I'm trying to change. How did you do it? Boom. Then I can be able to translate it to you. But it's gotten to the point where people go off and do their own thing. People go off. I'm sorry, I'm looking around because I'm not from this area. So, but just got me some iced coffee. But what I'm going with this is like we got to a point where people want to do their own thing. They're getting into certain situations. They want to get into the same lifestyle that you're in, right? Whatever career that you're in, whatever income bracket that you're getting, right? And it's like it's gotten to the point where and they know that you're in a better position than they are. But when they come at you, it doesn't come off as in a way that, hey, I need your help. It doesn't come off in a way like, hey, put me up on game. But if you feel this energy like, hey, it's very competitive. Let me give you an example. I got a bee around here. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, so it comes off in a way as it's competitive. So when you do say certain things to them, they'll flip it in a way where they trying to one up on you and trying to tell you what they think. And they'll ask you questions, personal questions, and then you consistently get around these people. Why? Because you try to show them the good, you try to give them the positive, and realistically, they're just hating you more. They just trying to downplay everything you do. And I made a video about this before. People, when they compete with you, or they're always trying to show you that, hey, this is what I got, in a way of competition, in a way these people don't like you. They don't want to see you grow. Instead, they would rather be an enemy and want to show you that they're better than you. And you can't change people. You can't change people. When somebody is going down the wrong path, and hey, you gave them a warning. You tell them, hey, be careful because such and such will happen. Because if you don't do this and you don't do that, then this is what happened. And then they'll sit there and listen to you, or they'll sit there and try to tell you what they think. But realistically, they don't want to change. They don't want to change. And it's got to the point now, it's like, yo, when you do try to give them some advice, or you try to show them the good, realistically is the opposite. They see the opposite. Because, yo, I'm gonna be real with you. People hate themselves. People hate themselves, and they see you're blessed. They see you're doing good. Now, I'm not telling you you can't help anyone. I'm not telling you that you cannot go off and help, everybody. But most people don't. I say, you hear the key word, most. Most people don't want your help. They don't need your help. They just want to, they'll rather hate, they'll rather compete with you. They'll rather downplay whatever you want to do, but they do not want your help. And this is one of the reasons why I learned. I'm gonna tell you something about myself, right? I'm the kind of person, and before I get into that, what kind of person I was, please like, share, and subscribe. Please like, share, and subscribe. Share my videos, alright? And if you don't know who I am, this is your best friend, your new best friend, Gene. But yeah, like I'm getting back to the video. I used to be the kind of person where I just go off and take off the shirt off my back. Don't get me wrong, there's certain people I'll do that for, but you can't do it for everyone, because what would happen is they'll drain your energy. They'll drain your energy, and then, you know what? We ain't perfect. I'm not perfect, but guess what? Them same people that you try to give advice to, you try to help, I'm guarantee you, whatever you did to, for example, like, you had your off day where, like, you wasn't feeling it that day, they'll flip it out on you and make it seem that you're a very bad person. And this is one of the reasons why I tell you, and I must tell you, you cannot change anyone but yourself. You cannot. It's impossible. Because I was the kind of person where I would do a certain particular type of thing, right? I meditate. I watch videos and try to be a better person of myself, right? Finances, and I'll try to tell people. They'll literally, and that's another thing too. They'll see that things are the progress in you, in certain things that you're doing. That's great. But you ever wonder, right? Why they do not follow what you're doing? But they would rather go online and watch a YouTube video based on the same things that you do and what you say, and they'll watch that video and they'll listen to that person. I'm gonna tell you, these people, they hate themselves. Most people hate themselves, and you know why? What you mean, they hate themselves? Yeah, because they see themselves in you. They see themselves in you. It don't take until trauma, it don't take until something drastic in their lives, a drastic change in their lives, until they realize, like, hey, you know what I mean, I need to change, and you are right. But until then, all they're going to do is continue to drown your energy. Drain your energy. You know what I mean? I was talking to somebody, when was it? It was this weekend, right? And not trying to put the business out there, but they advised me to make a video about it, because they know I make videos on YouTube. And I advised them, I said, look, these people are hitting you up. This person put on a certain post on Facebook about certain people, right? And these same people that, you know what I mean, it was based on people, it was overall. It was just an overall post that he just posted because he was filming the video like most of us will do, right? It was a certain person that he used to hang out with came in and made a comment and say, you don't have nobody that's treating you that way. You don't have this and have that. And these same people in that same community that he used to hang around with were not pouring anything into his cup. They wasn't pouring anything to his cup to make him grow at the time. Now, he's making really good income. He has a beautiful family. He's happy. And he consistently put positive things on his social media, and these people do not like that at all. And his response, when I told him, I said, hey, yo, you gotta be careful with people like that, because those type of people that you used to hang with, they do not want to see you grow. They don't want to see you happy. They would rather see your kids don't eat, and it'll satisfy them. And his response was like he was just trying to change them. He wanted to do them grow. He'd like to see people change. You can't make anyone change. And I told him that you can't make anyone change, because let's use us as an example. somebody could give us an advice, right? And it could be the best advice that they gave us, right? In that particular moment. But when you lay your head at night and the next day come, you see your current situation, you see your current reality, and you see your, I'm gonna say your reality, like, but you see the lifestyle you're living now. You have a decision, okay, you know that advice that I got, right? I can use that advice, or I can be able to continue to do what I'm doing, and the way I feel, I continue to do what I'm doing. No, it's a decision that you make, right? It's not because somebody made you change. It's a decision that you chose to do, you choose to do, so you can change. But that advice, you took that advice, right? That advice didn't change you. You took the advice, right? If that makes sense. And so what I'm trying to get you to understand in this video was to point out is you can't change anyone but yourself. Until then, my life and my lesson, I'm an individual, and I can only make a difference because I made myself the person that I am and I could be, to be the best version of myself. Alright, so if you like this video, please like, share, subscribe. And no, I'm not perfect for those of you, and if you do know who I am, I'm not